Gangsta Squad sound.
This is madness.
Take it from the top, Grand Reaper. Can you see the screen? Take it from the top. Number one.
Oh, I'm going to the screen right now.
Hold on.
Number one.
Hold on. Let me do the good voice.
Number one.
Loaded gloves. They said Terence Crawford had fully baked potato with cheese, sour cream, and chives loaded gloves. How about that?
Never heard of it. But the crazy part about that is they was like, when has Terence Crawford been knocking dudes out like this? I was like, bro, he knocked out everybody he fought except for 9 niggas. Like, he's 40 and old.
He has the second longest knockout active streak. The only person that has a longer knockout streak is Turbius.
And that's because he knocked out everybody.
Pretty much.
He got the longest streak.
Give me with the next number.
And he got the longest streak, but Bud has more knockouts than him. Is that a fact? Yeah. He got the longest streak. But Bud knocked out more people than Beterbiev.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. Number two, neurological issues. So we had some guy who said he's some type of expert who had already been exposed about not really being an expert in regards to PEDs, speaking on neurological issues like he was the person that was checking out Spence and has been in Spence camp. And so because of that, people have been able to run there with that lame excuse that he has neurological issues like they was going to let him fight with those type of issues. Stop the cap. Hit the Cash App.
Oh, speaking of that, shout out to my guy AJ, who is a member to our neighborhood. He did send a Cash App. Go ahead. Let's go to but I didn't know. Hold up real quick though. I didn't know the neurological expert had got exposed for false medicine.
Yeah, he actually he on a previous show, I think a year or two before, this same person that spoke like he was some type of expert in regards to PEDs and kind of got exposed on that. So it's like, come on, dude, please stop it. Stop the nonsense. But I don't even want to go in there. Let's go hit me with number 3, bro.
All right, number 3. Hold on, let me do it.
Number 3.
Weight drained. The same Errol Spence who went in the ring with Danny Garcia and Ugas at 147 in his previous fights is now all of a sudden weight drained because he lost to Terence Crawford. Stop the cap. Hit the Cash App.
Hit him with the drop. All right. I didn't know that.
Next one.
Rib injury. No. Paid off to lose.
He was paid off to lose?
Yeah, somebody said that he got paid this extra money and all this money so he'd lose the fight. I saw that and I said, wow, man, to what measures are we going to cap right now? Like, is this really an excuse you're going to roll with? This is one of the most illegitimate of the excuses on the list, and it's quite pitiful. He got paid off to lose, some of them said. Shaking my head. Stop the cap. Hit the Cash App.
All right, let's go. Number
5. Rib injury.
Now, see, the thing about this is we know Texas is known for having good ribs, right? Texas barbecue. But they are saying that Spencer ribs were barbecued before the fight. And this is why they include the 6 weeks no training before, because they said he didn't train 6 weeks before because of the rib injury. But last time I checked, didn't they have workouts and a whole bunch of other stuff and training that he did was way before after that 6 week period they claimed that he was hurt? Again, Another insane measure to make excuses for a fighter that makes no excuses. So stop the cap and hit the cash app.
All right.
Brain damage. He has brain damage.
So
Oh
now
no,
they
I'm
said-
sorry. No, my bad. He was high.
I was high, nigga. That nigga was smoking. That nigga did an interview with Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson gave him Holyfield ear bites with the mushrooms. Errol Spence got touch contact. He was high.
Yeah, they said he came into the fight zooted and booted. They said he had the epiphany. They said he had the loud pack of all loud packs when he went into this fight. They said he looked high, like he hadn't always looked that way in the first place. But because he lost, we're going to use that for a reason. Again, stop the cap and hit the cash app.
All right, let's go. What's the next one? He was high.
Brain damage.
So now they saying that Spence got brain damage too. They saying he's slow and he's not the same. His motor skills was all messed up. He got brain damage.
He was the eye collector.
I mean, no, but the thing is, he was the eye collector, but he might have got brain damage, but it was because of the fight, not before the fight. That's the problem.
All right, go ahead.
That was a very evil laugh.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. I'm in my mood tonight. I told you I want these niggas to cancel their membership and unsubscribe tonight. I want them to cancel your membership. Unsubscribe. If you don't like it, leave. I'm not changing. I got the power of the mouse. I can just get you out of here with a click of a button. That's how easy it is. I want you to do it. I want you to delete yourself. Delete yourself. Get the fuck out of here. Tell YouTube, don't send me no more notifications from this light-skinned nigga with the red bucket. Well, I ain't even light-skinned. They call me light-skinned. I'm brown-skinned. Yeah. Get this nigga out here with that red bucket hat. I'm tired of him. Do it yourself. I can do it for you. You keep pushing me, I'll do it for you. But I want you to do it. Just leave. I didn't ask you to be here. You don't have to be here. None of y'all. I appreciate you. I love it. I love the support. You are entitled to your opinion. You are not entitled to distract me, my show, or to lead people in my show against me. That's what you're not gonna do. Okay? I'm gonna meet force with force from this day going forward. I've been too nice for too long. I got. You remember how they said Kobe had that Mamba mentality? I gotta have that Bud mentality. I gotta have that Crawford mentality going forward. You know what I'm saying? Bud keeping that shit going forward. You know what I'm saying? I love Crawford energy. It's a winning mentality. Yeah, man. I gotta meet motherfuckers with that same energy and that same force. If you ain't for me, I don't want you around me. And you can't pick and choose when I'm your friend or when you support me. Get the fuck away from me and stay away forever. I'm gonna be all right. The show will go on. Let's go back. Let's keep going. And that go for Lottie-Dottie everybody. Lottie-Dottie everybody. All right, so some people said he had too many car accidents.
Yeah, so the same thing that they used to build him up as the abominable snowman that was unstoppable because
Hold on, what? He was the what?
So how can Bud stop him? The abominable snowman. Like, he couldn't stop.
He was the drunk man, abominable drunk man, or the car man. He was the abominable car man or some shit. But all right, whatever. But look, but all of this shit so far sounds self-inflicted. The car crash, brain damage, rib injury, paid to lose, weight drain, neurological, like other than the gloves, and that's fake. All this shit is self-inflicted so far. Let's continue.
Don't worry, it's gonna mix it up. It's gonna mix up, man.
Okay, he had a layoff from fighting.
Oh yeah. Oh, he didn't fight in 17 months. Well, the reason why he didn't fight in 17 months is because he didn't stand up to his own promotional company and people behind him to actually make a fair deal to get the fight done in 2022. But everybody says it's all Bud's fault. But now he go turn around and use it as an excuse, a layoff from fighting. But it wasn't an excuse when he was off 15 months before he fought Ugas. But what do I know? Stop the cap, hit the cash app.
All right, let's go. Let's go. He ain't look right. Now that's so blanket. That shit is a blanket statement. Like Spence didn't look right. He did, but Spence looked like Spence. Like everybody who I know who knows boxing, they go to the punch that. Spence threw more jabs. Matter of fact, he threw more punches total. He threw 480 to 369. He threw over 100 more punches. He didn't land 100 though. He threw over 100 more punches than Terence Crawford, but didn't land 100 punches. What are they talking about?
You know what?
He didn't look like Spence. He was Spence. He was a high volume puncher. He couldn't hurt, but
you know what's so wonderful? You know what's so wonderful about what he's showing right on the screen? And this is what I told people. I said Spence jab is actually only a table setter. It's not accurate. Those numbers show the inaccuracy of his jab.
It's an occupying jab. It's a measure. It's a measurer. He measures with his jab, and he occupies space.
He sets the table.
And he closes distance with the jab. He measures, occupies space, closes distance. Like everybody who knows. Like I had people that try to get on my homie Nonito and Rachel because they didn't agree with certain things that was happening with the BLK thing. Now, granted, they wasn't privy to all the moves. They spoke. They had their opinion as people in the business. But when it came down to picking who was going to win this fight, I was with Nonito and Rachel. Fight week. They had Bud winning. That's a fact. But all right, let's go ahead. Go ahead. I had to delete somebody's comment. I put up that anniversary post on my community tab. Somebody was in there on my on that damn anniversary post talking about middle finger to Nonito and Rachel because they were hating on Bud. I was like, nigga, like this the anniversary.
Oh, there are some people upset with them.
But look, that has. But I'm saying happy 15-year anniversary. That has nothing to do with boxing, bro.
But you should know that's going to be part of the game because you think about it. Every
but I'm just saying, man. Like,
no, but hold me, reel you in real quick.
Yes, sir.
Every post that Spencer Bud has made in life in the last 3 years, they've had somebody comment on them and say, "When y'all fight, that's when you're going to lose to them." So it's expected. And you're on the, even though you're not a fighter, you're a person that documents this, and you're doing it on a high level. So it's expected, man. It comes with the territory.
Nonito don't ever beat that nigga ass, man. And I got Rachel beating his ass too. Kickboxing champion. She'll kick the shit out of this nigga, man. She'll chunk lead this motherfucker. Respectfully, and I know that's I don't mean to be racial with that because that's a different culture. Like I'm just saying that's not Philippines, but I'm just
we
saying.
Understand.
Yeah, they get the connection. You know they say we look alike too. It is what it is. Shout out to Jim.
Number 11 is a good winner.
All right, number 11. Oh no, we're not there yet. Number 10. No.
No, we did
11.
number 10.
Number 10. He didn't look right. Number 11. Let's go. Bud with snack, so he's cheating.
So the dynamic about this is that I actually did my research because people say, "Oh, but when did Bud get what snack?" All of a sudden, his power just increased because he got what snack. But you forgetting there's multiple PBC fighters that's been part of snack. Porter was part of snack.
Caleb Plant.
Caleb Plant is part of snack.
Mikey Garcia. Demetrius Andre.
Yeah, the list goes on and on and on. But here's the dynamic about this. It's already been documented they had 8 weeks of VADA testing going into the fight and after the fight. But people will ignore that because they only care about the narrative about Victor Conte. Because yes, Victor Conte was a cheat. He enhanced the ability for people to cheat in baseball. But there is a thing in life called redemption. And it looks like, now we can't quote it because we don't know, but it looks like he is actually trying to make the game fair in boxing by implementing the things he learned as a cheater.
Now,
and saying you need to look out for these things.
But my question for you is, how do they explain all those people with Victor Conte losing and getting knocked out?
I don't have the answers. The only thing I can tell you is for everybody with those excuses.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. Stop the cap and hit the cash app.
Man, shout out to my guy Brand Reap up here. He telling y'all what to do. I need y'all to hit that cash app. Everybody send $1, man. Send $1. 312. Let me get through my top 20 list, and I'm gonna open the phone lines up to everybody else because this is Bram Reaper's list. This is not my list. This is his list. I'm just airing it over here for my audience of 16,000 subscribers and 5 million viewers all over the world. We're just airing it out. You know what I'm saying? This is his list. This is his list, and it's pretty accurate. I've been hearing the YouTube daddies push these narratives. Go ahead, Brent Reaper, number 12.
Okay, number 12. Derrick James has too many fighters now. But the thing is, they were using...
I said that, and they didn't like me when I said that.
That was one you said.
A lot of these excuses, I told them these were going to be the excuses. I'm part of the problem. Fuck it, I'm part of the problem.
You gave them an out.
I gave them their out months ago. They was like, "Ooh, Marnez said
damn you, Mark."
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn you, Mark. See what you did. But the thing is, they were using that as a big up. We got the train of the year. He's so good, everybody's coming to him. But once Spence loses, now it's a problem. See, that confirmation bias is reigning true. So at the end of it all, stop the cap and do what?
Hit the cash app, man.
Hit the cash app.
Martinez27. If everybody in the chat right now sent $1 to $ Martin, matter of fact, $2, because somebody ain't gonna do it. So if everybody just hit $ Martinez and sent $2, man, we gonna have a good show tonight. Everybody just send $2 to the cash app. We gonna be winning. Cause somebody gonna be an overachiever. They gonna like, well, I'm gonna send $3 or $5. But if everybody send $2 tonight, we gonna have a good show. Let's go to number. Let's see, what's this next number?
I think we're on 13.
13. Bud joined the Illuminati, nigga.
It never heard of it.
Now I had somebody call on my show the other day, and they were joking about this. Well, I thought they were joking. Are people running with that? Bud Crawford joined the Illuminati.
It's not as heavy as some of the others, but it has been a topic and it has been used. And it's pitiful. So it's so pitiful that people can't use it. So it has not been prominent as some of the other excuses. But
what they tying this to though? Yeah. Are they tying this to the Jay-Z picture? Like is the Warren Buffett? Like what are they tying? Because this sound like go gadget arms. Niggas reaching.
Yeah, it's Dalcine. Yeah.
What are they doing? Like what are they saying that made them say Bud is with the Illuminati now? Did he throw a sign up?
Oh, because no, Eminem came out with him. All these things came in the line. He joined the Illuminati.
Eminem came out with him. So that's what it is.
That's part of it. I didn't read the rest because I couldn't stomach it. That's just so pitiful. I can't even understand. I just put it on my list and kept it moving. Wow. I was reading. I
want to hear that.
Can't do it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
yes, Stephen A.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Tripping. These niggas tripping. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 14. Spence gave up so much, it took a lot out of him.
This is one of the most pitiful ones that I've ever seen. So because Spence gave him the coin toss and gave him a fairer deal, it took so much out of Spence, it cost him the fight. And I looked at this and I just said, are you serious? So it mentally taxed him because he had to give so much to Bud Crawford. Stop the cap and hit the cash app. Please spare me the details.
15. Spence's girlfriend drugged him after arguing him about a fight.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
What are they talking about? His girlfriend drugged him?
Full responsibility. He was cheating on me.
They said
I did run that nigga over with my car, but we would appreciate. Would you want to go to Dubai, baby? Do you want to go to Dubai, baby?
Do it?
His girlfriend drugged him?
I always believed that video was fake, and their idea of that happening is even more faker.
Yeah, stop the cap, hit the cash app.
For real. I don't even want to waste no more oxygen.
Yeah, I'm good on that one. Like, salute to her. She's sticking with her dude. Like, shout out to AO, man. Like, I'm not even gonna play with that one. Al Haymon made Spence pay for going against him and fighting Bud. What are they talking about with that?
So they're saying that, you know, we have proof that they really trying to partake in the Terence Crawford business. And because Spence stood up to them and said, I'm not fighting Keith Thurman, then Al Haymon basically said, okay, and made him lose because of that. Like, Al Haymon had something to do with what they do in the ring. But this is the story they went with. Because he went against the grain and didn't follow the PBC rules, he is going to take a loss. Stop the cap, and please hit the cash app.
All right. Number 17. Blu-ray wasn't part of his team. That's why he lost.
I heard about that, but this is yours, so I'm going to let you talk about this.
Oh, man,
this
that's
is
what
the
they
one
run
you
with.
put on the
They were saying Blu-ray, he had a lot of knockouts with Blu-ray. When he didn't have Blu-ray, that's when the knockout stopped. And they were saying Blu-ray they was like, they needed Blu-ray, the black man, versus the nutritionist coach that he had when he was the eye collector. They called that other nutritionist coach. He had him. He was a white guy. He was the eye collector, and he was the bone collector. He took Uga's nose bone, his rib bone, his eye bone. But now Blu-ray ain't there.
You take your eye bone connected to your knee bone.
Yeah. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
All right, let's go to number 18. Spence was cloned. They cloned Tyrone.
Yeah, no, they cloned Spence, man. They cloned Spence is what they say. Wow. Do I have any words for that, bro?
The only words I got for is
like,
stop the cap, hit the cash app.
And listen, all my fellow black people, because this came from black people, we got to do better.
We got to do better, bro.
We got to do better.
They said he looked good going into it, man. They was like, man, he looked like he on weight. He looked sharp. Ooh, he looked good going in. Ooh, then he looked good, Mark,
forget that. Let's go we gotta go deeper into round one. What was they saying at the end of round one? Spence won that round. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, they was hype.
Yeah, they was hype. Yeah.
All right.
So all these excuses wouldn't even mean nothing.
Yeah, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Hit the cash app. The Vegas Heat hurt Spence. I did hear Virgil Hunter say that. Going from
this is yours.
Yeah, going from Dallas Heat and Texas Heat to Vegas Heat. And I think we got a different we might have number 21 up here, or it could be tied to this one as well. It was like, because he was running Mount Charleston, and running Mount Charleston, if you ain't used to running up a mountain in Vegas, you shouldn't be doing that. So there was like the heat difference. I even heard what's the nigga who used to be Mo 3's manager, Rainwater? Oh yeah, oh yeah, you forgot the ghost of Mo 3. That's
oh no, I'm not done. Bro, can you know? Shh, that's my special edition one. I got number 21 in special editions. You gotta wait. We'll talk about that in a minute. Don't go too deep. Wait.
Okay. Okay, but the Vegas Heat hurt Spence. All right, number 20. Stop the cap, hit the cash out. Number 20. Derrick James didn't prepare Errol Spence.
This is the most legitimate of the excuses.
I was just about to say that. That one is the most legitimate excuse. That nigga said, I don't watch boxing. I don't watch his fights. I only seen 2 or 3 of his fights. I was like, what?
Stop the dumb shit.
Let me hit Derrick James with his own drop. This Derrick James talking to Derrick James.
Hey, let me stop that shit. That's some dumb shit.
Dumb shit. How you not watching your fighters' arch nemesis throughout the years? We all watching them. You ain't watching no Terence Crawford fights. You did not prepare him. Who was your sparring partner? I like Quentin Randall, but Quentin Randall ain't no southpaw. Quentin Randall ain't no knockout dude. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like when I interviewed Quentin Randall, he was the sparring partner. He said he did 7 rounds. He did 10 rounds with Spence. What about the rest of it?
Who else was there? Because obviously it looks like the people that Bud had in this camp was really effective. Shakur Stevenson. Who else did he have there? It was a couple, 2 Spanish
I tell you what, everybody he had was softballs though. Because that's what Spence do. Spence is basic. That's what we've been saying. He's a good fighter, but he's basic. He is Tim Duncan of boxing. And he went against Kobe Bean Bryant. He went against Kobe on the night he shot for 81. He was Kobe. He was Tim Duncan when on the night that Kobe did 81.
Actually, he's Tim Duncan, but that night he was Jalen Rose.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, it was ugly, man. It was ugly.
All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up with this bonus so other people can get on because I'm at work.
This was cool. I'm gonna make this a clip. Go ahead.
So the thing about this one, we gonna probably talk about this one for about 3 or 4 minutes here. Karma. In the worlds of Charleston White, he said Errol Spence was the reason why Mo3 got killed, and it was karma that came back and got Errol Spence.
Karma. That's what Rainwater said too.
Yeah, that's why I told you to wait because it's multifaceted because they said when Spence got in the accident, it wasn't because he was drunk, it was because Mo3 was chasing him. And the thing is, he was driving a little beat up car, and the only person that ever saw him in that car was Spence, and Spence knew what the car looked like, and he told them what the car looked like, and that's how they got Mo3. That's what. Now I don't believe that shit, but that's what Charleston White said. And then you got Rainwater with the interview he had and the things he said. Now, can you expound on that? Because I watched it, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. So I guess Errol Spence just had his karma come to him, and it had nothing to do with Terence Crawford being ultimately prepared for the fight and ready to dominate and cement his legacy as the best fighter of this era. It had nothing to do with that. It was just karma only. Stop the cap.
Hit the cash app.
Mark Nash's cash app.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
Man, thank you so much, man. Plug and promote your channel before I let you go. I'm going to try to take some more calls.
Hey, man, it's the Unbiased Fan, Brim Reaper, man.
This that squad side.